So, who's the daddy? Let's start it off by saying that who's the father. So, I read a story about how you know when parents are pregnant and it's time for delivery for the baby to be born, how awkward it could be sometimes when the baby comes out and the father and mother can tell automatically that the baby doesn't belong to the father. So there's a story that I read this morning about a couple. Well, in Europe, there was a pregnant mother. She was giving birth. There were two pregnant women giving birth. One of the two women gave birth to a baby who didn't make it. It was stillborn, so of course she was stricken with grief. And the second mother gave birth to a baby. The second mother who gave birth now was very unhappy about being pregnant and giving birth to this child. This was her fifth child. Both her and the father, who wasn't present during the delivery, were upset because the fifth child was going to be, a huge financial burden on them. So they were very unhappy about it. The first mother who gave birth to a stillborn was upset. Somehow the nursing staff, the medical staff, got together and they decided to bring both moms to a room, and both moms discussed what's what, and they made a swap. So the second mom who gave birth to the child, gave the baby up to the first mom who didn't have a child, who gave birth to a stillborn. And supposedly everyone was happy. So the first mom who gave birth to a second child, who gave birth to a stillborn, has a child now from the second mom who didn't want the baby. It's just weird. Talk about who's the father. It's just, we don't know what the ramifications down the line. It's just a thing of hoping for the best. I don't know if that's something that is widely practiced around different countries in the world, but somewhere in Europe this story takes place. I read about it. I don't know if it's true or not, but you do have instances where, parents give birth, and, can you imagine how awkward the situation is when the baby is delivered and it comes to find out that the father is not the parent? That is devastating. So let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later.